This is a life hack for when you want to effectively, efficiently deal with a situation in life. You can leverage the questions what and how, and in what fashion, what situation, what point of view you can use those questions to help you and assist you make the next best action for the situation that you are in. Let us start with the what. What can I do? What should I do? What will I do? So there is the what can, what should, what will. It is the same thing with the question how. How can I? How should I? And how will I? So there is a can, should, and will that you will also put into these questions, and it would help you with some clarity and decision making. When you are asking the question why, it will be why am I? Why should I? And why will I? Let's put some examples in this to illustrate. Currently, I have a situation in life where my father is ill and bedridden, and it is really impacting various levels of our lifestyle, my siblings and around them, because they live remotely. We live so far away from them. There are financial constraints, there are time constraints, and we live in different parts of the world. And so there's a lot of factors in figuring out how to deal with the situation. As you can imagine, every sibling in the family uh, have different financial status, have different time zones, have different priorities in life, and have different ways and ideas of how they can help, how they want to help, how should they help. What I'm learning in this situation is everyone has their own opinion, but not everyone is in there with my father and mother physically. Only one person is there with them right now because of all of the time zones and all of where we are situated around the globe. Only one person is really dealing with the situation directly at this point. The way that I ask my questions is this way to help me with clarity. The can and then the should and the will depends on who am I looking at the situation, who is involved in those questions. What can I do means that I'm asking my question, this is the situation. Everyone is having different opinions, and the person closest to the situation is this, and I'm not the closest situation. I am looking at it from a very far distance and outside of the bubble. So the what can I do helps me understand, considering all of the recommendations, considering the situation, considering that I am not there, what can I do within my control to help the situation improve? Now, the what should I do is, again, more collectively looking at the situation, assessing the situation, and understanding the thing that would help the situation improve that I can do. But sometimes there are circumstances where I have to do something, and that is the should. No, it is non-negotiable. I'm the only one, or it, even if it's beyond my control, I have to find a way to make it happen. Those are the ones that what I should be doing in the situation. After understanding what can I do, what should I do, the last step in my decision making and making it really into an action, reaching into an action, is my choice. The choice that I will make that will drive what will I do. What am I willing physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and the will of doing it to finally transition from just thinking it and saying it, discussing it with the siblings, and eventually putting it into action. That is what will I do. So asking your questions in any situation, what can you do? It's more about the collective. What should you do? Again, more of a collective. But what will you do is now based upon you, your decision, your will. Are you really going to do it? Because that is the last question that will help you transition to making it into action. Now let's apply the question how. How can I do it? How should I do it? How will I do it? So after asking those questions of the what can I do? What should I do? What will I do? You are now going to enter a phase of, if you decided to do it, what will be the steps if you're going to do it? That's when how sometimes play in factor, right? How can I do it? How should I do it? How will I do it? Now, when it's a collective conversation, sometimes it's just an idea. Everyone is either agreeing or everyone has so many different opinions, and the person closest to the situation can get really stressed because everyone's saying, you should do this, you should do that. The how is also effective. How can we? How should we? How will we? And what can we, the person outside of the situation, or what can we collectively, what should we collectively, what will we collectively? I learned that the why questions sometimes come after or during, and it's more of a question that I only ask myself internally. I don't engage in a conversation in a collective situation like right now. We have been dealing with this for over a month now. And every day the topic is about this situation. There's no break. It's always about this situation. I do not engage in conversation. Why is this happening? I never ask that question. I do use that question introspectively in my mind and in my heart to guide my motive, to guide my purpose in how much I am being involved in the situation financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. Why should I be helping? Why can I be a force in here? Right? Why will I continue to be part of this? So this life hack of leveraging the what question, the how question, the why question, depending on the situation, and then you do the life hack of what can I, what should I, what will I, or what can we, what should we, what will we, will allow some level of organization, some level of like guided decision making and actioning in whatever situation you're in. I hope this helps.